Hello and welcome to Discovering Grayslake, unveiling the stories and people that make our town so unique. I'm your host, David Woll, and I'm thrilled to bring you this new podcast that explores fascinating stories and experiences of local business owners and community leaders, right here where we call home. Grayslake Rehabilitation Center is a community-based private practice physical therapy provider. Do you know they have 13 clinical providers with various levels of specialties, including orthopedics, sports, neurology, vestibular, geriatrics, pelvic floor, and aquatic? What? Did I just say they have a pool? Well, they do, and it's the largest indoor warm water pool in Lake County, featuring 2 underwater treadmills and swim currents. And recently added clinical treatment specialties, in layman's terms, shockwave. They have both radial and focus units that are the newest tool in regenerative medicine, available to everyone. They pride themselves on the most current and up-to-date specialized care to keep you moving. If you're looking for physical therapy, make sure to see our friends at Grayslake Rehabilitation. 1 minute, your world is normal. The next, it's gone. A flood, a fire, a crime scene. Your home shattered. Your business shut down. Your life on pause. But in the darkest hour, when chaos knocks at your door, that's when Serve Pro of Northwest Lake County shows up. Not just a company, not just a cleanup crew, but neighbors, parents, coaches, locals who care. Drake and his team aren't just restoring properties. They're restoring peace, restoring dignity, restoring lives. So when your worst day arrives, call the oh no guy who becomes your thank God guy. Serve Pro of Northwest Lake County. Locally owned, nationally known, unshakably trusted. From devastation to restoration. Serve Pro, Northwest Lake County. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back for another episode of Discovering Grayslake. I am recording today from the Loop Marketing. My buddy Eli is so kind to let me record from, we're going to call it our studios here at the end of Center Street and Lake, right underneath the air quotes, luxury condominiums, like I like to call them. And across from the Boba Place. If you haven't been to the Boba Place, it's awesome.
Is it?
It is. You haven't been there?
No.
Oh my
gosh. But I'm sure my child will make me go now that I tell her about it.
Right. Yeah, and it's big with the kids, that's for sure. So I am with Kori Pelikan. We say it Pelikan, correct?
Pelikan like a bird, yeah.
All right. And you are the proud owner of Bubble Bash.
Bubble Bash.
Nice.
Home parties, bubble parties.
Okay, so and if we're looking at it on Facebook and all of the things, it's Bubble Bash, Northeast Lake County.
Northeast Illinois, Southeast Wisconsin.
Got you. Okay, so if you're listening and you don't know what a Bubble Bash is, explain like what is the company? What do you do?
I throw foam parties or bubble parties for private events or public events. Any events people want to be hired for, celebrations, kids' birthday parties, do a lot, daycares, summer camps.
Yeah, I went through your Facebook. You are everywhere.
I know. I'm trying.
And if you're in Grayslake, I just look back, and I'm not going to say the name of the TikTok channel, but I did it, and you're in the background of that. And I think that was the Battle of the Bands, which is Summer Nights, which you call in, and that was 2024 probably.
It was probably the first year I did the public event down there downtown for that Battle of Bands.
Okay, so where does this bubble thing come from? Like, walk me through. Like, did you just wake up one day and see it? Like, how does this start?
No, I was planning my child's birthday party actually.
Oh.
So we're like going through all the stuff we could do, and we're like, we did that, we've done that, and I came across this company that sells these machines. Like, oh my gosh. This is too awesome. I can't pass this up. It is cool. So I bought it, threw my first foam party for her birthday. And then I'm like, all right, we're doing this. We're making a business out of it. And
really?
People love it.
They really do. And it seems like something that's going to stand the test of time, too. It doesn't seem like it's a faddish thing.
No, I have so many return customers, like for the summer and stuff. So it's like they don't get bored of it or, oh, we've done that. It's just fun.
Well, and the kids love it.
They do. All I hear is giggles all day. You can't beat that, can you?
No, most people hear the opposite of that. People are probably complaining all day, and you get to hear the giggles.
It's the best.
Yes. Oh, and if you don't know what a foam party is, I have a great cool places to stand that I got to stand. That's where I met you.
Yes. That was fun. That was summer kickoff for the Park District.
Looking for a car dealer that actually feels like your hometown? Welcome to City Chevrolet of Grayslake, where the vibe is friendly, the pressure is off, and you'll always be treated like family. Meet Anthony Scala. He's just not the owner. He's a guy that grew up in the car business, worked his way from porter to owner. Anthony believes in people first. That's why City Chevy sponsors your kids' teams, your town events. And matter of fact, this show, they give back every chance they get. Anthony thinks that the experience of buying a car should be fun. No pressure, just honest people who care. Whether you need a new Chevy, a quality used car, or just service you can trust, City Chevy is here for you. Come visit City Chevrolet of Grayslake right off of 120. And thank you for sponsoring our town, our stories, our voice. Let's get after it, Grayslake. Yeah, so I was at Jones Island. So I was looking at just places in Grayslake that I saw. So Jones Island, obviously at the summer, summer nights. I don't want to get in trouble for saying it wrong. And then you were at Peppermint.
Yep.
Where else? Just this, even summer.
Sapling School.
Oh, yeah.
I do it there. Oh man, I gotta think now. It's mostly Lake County. I make my rounds.
Yeah. Okay.
Trying to think exactly Grayslake.
Yeah. No, but I saw everything from Lake Bluff Park District to Waukegan. You've been
library events, summer reading program events, work. When they throw for their employees,
sure,
for their families.
Is it all kids? Is it all kids that want to? Have you done a bubble bash just for adults?
The adults always ask me every time I come to a party, hey, you could do this for adults?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, let's do it. But then they never call.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think that they should. I think it would be really fun. Just to be a kid for a little while.
Yeah. You can do night ones, glow parties.
Ooh.
Those are fun with the black lights and the glowing. You can
like
do
that.
Colored ones.
Excellent. I think this would work good outside the dispensary with a glow party, foam party.
That would be fun.
I think that I have a couple connections. We could probably see if we can make that work.
Set up an event.
Right. Okay. So when you you buy this thing for your daughter's birthday party, right?
Well, I kind of was like, okay, I'm going to buy this. That will be the trial foam party. See if, I was going to do the business, bought it, all in one. And it was the end of COVID. So I'm like, everyone's starting to come outside. So this would be perfect because no one wants to really be inside still,
Right.
So we could be outside, not breathing on each other, really touching
Or looking at each other, right?
Stay away. Right. There's plenty of room in this field. I can keep away from you.
That's a great idea, though.
But yeah, it was perfect timing, too.
Wow. Okay, so first job you get after, because after you see it and people dig it, and you're like, okay, obviously there's opportunity here, right? What's the first party you book?
It was a birthday party, a girl's birthday party, and she went all out and booked a pink one, and it was good.
Really?
Yep, success. Then
Okay.
it's like, yeah, this is it.
That's really cool. And then I'm sure with that, especially when you just kind of decide to start it, then you have to do some research, hey, what are people charging on all the different things?
There's a really helpful Facebook group that I'm part of that a lot of foam companies all across the United States, we kind of share a lot of info with each other.
And I'm sure, especially with nowadays I sound like an old man, but from liability insurance to things like that. What about allergies?
It's all hypoallergenic, and it's safe for pets and kids and all the crazy dad lawn people.
Ooh.
It's good for your lawn. It won't ruin it. It's just kind of like if you had a sprinkler out there.
Really?
It gets wet, but usually by the time I'm done packing up and out, it's pretty much gone, or the wind will take it.
That was the fun thing at Jones Island, too. It was blowing all over the place. It was really cool to see.
Sometimes it's hard to control or keep it stacked, if the wind is crazy. Yeah, it was getting you pretty good blowing on you. That was funny.
How long did it take you, when you started getting things? Did you book a lot of things right away?
I did. I had it's pretty good advertising on the mom groups.
Yes. Hey,
so I'm going to thank all the moms for helping me out the first year.
For sure. Yeah, I'm sure that just going around with...
they're planning birthday parties and stuff, so
absolutely.
That's how I kind of got the word out.
Right. Oh, and speaking of that, too, I got to be on my soapbox for 1 second. Soap bubble things. Whoever kicked me off of the Grayslake Moms group, you girls are all in trouble, too, because I think they thought I was advertising when I'm actually starting discussions about Grayslake businesses. So Shame on you.
It
whoever
wasn't me.
kicked me
Sorry,
out of there.
Dave.
And I know who all the admins are, and they probably know that I know there. But if you're listening right now, I'd like to thank you for stopping spreading good information to Grayslake. So anyway, but it's a great way to advertise businesses.
It is. They're always looking. They always post them, like looking for ideas, new things to do.
Because you could do like a preschool party all the way up to,
College.
Right.
Yeah.
And the new adult parties that we're having, sponsored by me, right? What we have to do.
The glow parties that are going to happen.
Do you have just what do you call the thing? Is it the bubble blower? What do you call it?
It's a foam cannon, is what it's called.
Foam
technically.
Cannon. How many foam cannons do you own?
I own 2.
Okay.
So we can kind of head different directions if need be.
Did you ever have a party where you have to have both?
Yes.
Really?
Yep.
So it must be a big thing.
Yeah,
because I saw how much one did.
I would say it would cover about 100 people.
Really?
Ish. Depends. Depends on the size of the children or the adults.
Well, when you say the size
How
of the
many?
children, like how tall they are, or just the general size?
To keep the foam stacked. If they're smaller kids, it stays stacked more. If we got big kids, the foam is going down a lot quicker.
We're taking a quick break just to say hello because everybody knows Nano, and Nano knows real estate. And actually, I believe that's the name of her Instagram page. So if you're looking to buy a home, sell a home, or know somebody in the market for a home, contact Nano from Baird & Warner. She's a Grayslake girl helping out Grayslake people. I got this. I'm sure there was some learning curve in this to find out.
Definitely was. Yes. A lot of research done.
Well, I'm sure because it sounds like a really simple thing. And
it does.
And things like this, I think, are great because everybody that sees it, I'm sure, was like, oh, well, I'm going to start a bubble thing. How much does that cost?
Yeah, you always got the guys looking behind, checking the barrel. Oh, how does this work? Very curious people. But they're always just like, this is so awesome.
It is. It really is. And that's the same thing from DJing forever. Mm-hmm. People think that if they had now, if you have an MP3 player and speakers, you can be a DJ, right? It's the easiest thing in the world. Right.
Sure.
Good luck with that. Speaking of DJ stuff, too, that I like that you have music jamming the whole time.
Yeah. It's way better with the music.
Yeah.
Music, beach balls, dance party, and the foam.
Awesome. Okay, so when somebody books this, is it time? Is it per?
It's usually booked by the hour. Usually birthday parties are an hour is a pretty good time frame.
Yeah, and people don't
get
bored
nice and tired by then, and they're ready to sit down, maybe have some food.
Right, just to have
The parents are ready to put them to bed.
So planning a party with the bubble bash to make sure that you book it at the right time too. Mm-hmm. Like when somebody has a party, you don't want to serve it right at lunchtime, right?
Well, it's their call, their party they're planning. Right. But yeah, usually the daycares are planning it right before lunch and nap time. Then they sleep.
That's actually a really good idea.
All my mornings are booked.
So I want to talk because we have a lot of people that write in right on Tuesdays, so these release on Tuesdays. I love this because you travel all around, but Grayslake is your home. Mm-hmm. It's your hometown. Then you have 2 kids in school here?
2, yep.
Awesome. What schools do they go to?
Well, they go to Woodland.
Okay, they go to Woodland.
Yes, but we live in Grayslake. We're on the edge of that crazy edge where the school
I know. I was just talking to someone that one of their kid goes to North, and then their neighbor who lives across the street, they're like best friends, and they go to Central.
Yeah, and then when she goes to high school, she'll be going to Grayslake.
Right. You must live near me. But it is strange. But the boundaries have to be somewhere, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay, so how long have you lived in Grayslake?
5-6 years.
How did you end up here?
We were in Florida, and
I thought you were smart all this time.
I'm from Wisconsin,
Okay.
moved to Florida.
All right.
And then had our first child, and all our family is this way, so we're like, okay, let's move back. And my best friend happens to live in Gurnee. It's kind of a good spot to raise a family and stuff, and close enough to our family.
Nice. And Grayslake area is so cool because we're really in the center of Lake County, right?
It is. It's just like I can get anywhere within 20, 30 minutes,
Amen.
It's great.
I love it. So because you had family here, so that's what you like. Mm-hmm. So it's nice to, we were just somewhere, and I forget what I was telling you, like we have all of these places where you can raise your kids, right, with all of these great things going on. Mm-hmm. And maybe because I'm doing the podcast all the time, that I always preach to people to really take advantage of all the things that we have around here, from the beautiful parks to all the things. There's like from the forest preserves to everything. Like this morning I've already been to the forest preserve and to Central Park, and we live in a very unique place.
Yeah, and there's always really nice events being planned in the area, like through the park district and forest preserves and everything like that. There's always...
Well, it proves it just to see how many people have hired you.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
I mean, it's nice to have a park district and a village and everyone, right?
Yeah, it is. It's surprising how some people, a lot of people, never heard of foam parties still.
Really?
I would think. Okay, the word's been out for about 4 years for these foam parties, don't you think?
I guarantee there's somebody listening right now that's like, what in the hell are they still talking about?
Party?
Right? So we have there's some videos around, I'm sure.
It's funny, some people will think it's like the foam at the, those foam's cubes probably or something like that. That's what the kids sometimes think, that they can just, dive into it like it's a foam pit.
Yeah, that wouldn't end well, would it?
No, I have to say at every party, don't eat the foam, no diving into the foam. We're on the ground, It's funny what you have to say.
Yes. Okay, so when I came over to talk to you, because I was DJing the back to school, the summer back, whatever we call it, and you were on one side and you had like you have a stand there with the rules.
I do, because sometimes you just don't have an opportunity, like events like that, people are just coming into the foam and you gotta...
Right.
Hey.
Okay, let's talk about the rules.
I'm trying to draw attention to some safety here.
Well, sure.
Or they think it's like a slip and slide, They run and slide, but they don't know who's at the other end where they're sliding to. So I really have to keep my eye on it.
Yeah. Okay, what are the rules?
I usually say don't run and slide like a slip and slide. Don't eat the foam.
Ooh.
Don't sit under it because people will can't see you. So they'll sit, trip over your legs or fall on top of you. We don't want that to happen.
Right.
The no diving, cannonball thing. Those boys that cannonball.
I know those kids. Yes, I was one of those. I still am one of those kids. What am I saying?
I could see that, Dave.
And actually, I thought you told me to read the rules there that day for the kids, but now I know it probably was towards me. Yes.
Maybe it was meant for you. But yeah.
People usually follow the rules.
They do, sure. Yeah. Sometimes I gotta leave my little station and remind them, hey, you got other people around here.
I know. Well, the nice thing about kids these days is they're all very respectful and they all follow the rules, right? And there's nobody that's entitled or anything, that they can do whatever they want.
I'm not sure how to answer that right now.
That was more of a blanket statement, and I'm sure when you're hired for birthday parties, that could be really fun in somebody's backyard.
It is. And just the memories that are created for the family, it's just great.
Great photos. Right?
I try. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many different opportunities.
And when they're coming towards the cannon, you get some really good in the moment pictures. So I always send them to my customers after the parties, and they're just like, "Oh wow, this is awesome."
That is great, and it's such a nice thing. And for a business opportunities, people love, especially with social media and everything, love to post photos like that.
Yeah, I try to get as many as I can, really, in the moment pictures for the customers.
I'm sure that you've had even parties like that. Any grandma or grandpas coming in having fun?
Yes. I had this lady, she came in with her walker, and the kids had those glow glasses, and she put her those on. She's just standing in the middle of the foam party with her walker.
That's awesome.
It's great. She's probably never done it in her life, so why not live it up, right?
Absolutely. How fun.
Yeah.
See, that's great.
Yeah.
So, do you have a lot of competition?
There's a couple businesses in the area that I think there's just so much business that it's not really, I don't think it's much competition, I guess. If I am full, I'll reach out to them and say, hey, can you do this day? And we kind of just share.
It's a great way to do it, because even DJ days for me, when we were so busy if we get a phone call that we can't handle, obviously it's nice to have friends in the business to help out.
Hey neighbors, this is Bill Mock with the Grayslake Chamber of Commerce. And if you're looking for a network of hard-working, customer-focused, and generally friendly local businesses who are dedicated to helping each other succeed, then I'd like to invite you to check out and consider joining our Grayslake Chamber. We offer our members so many ways to advance their businesses through social networking events, special event sponsorships, informative lunch and learns, and the ever-popular after-hours mixers. Come see why we say we're the new wave of business here in Lake County.
This is Bob Churchill. I know you are always there for your family, caring for your children, your spouse, and even your parents. But in critical times, will you be able to make decisions that assure the best result for your family? A power of attorney may be necessary if, on behalf of a loved one, you need to talk to a doctor, a bank, or the college infirmary. A power of attorney may sound daunting, but the lawyers at Churchill, Quinn, Hamilton, and Van Doncelar can easily create this document for you. We are right here in Grayslake, supporting the community for over 122 years. Reach out to us at grayslakelaw.com or call us at 847-223-1500. Whether you need a power of attorney, a will, or legal help with your business, we'll take care of you so you can care for others. Go to grayslakelaw.com today for more information. Have a wonderful day, and now back to the program.
Have you had any party that was so big or anything that you couldn't do it?
No.
No. Because, you can combine forces with other people, too, if you wanted a huge one, right?
Definitely. It's just sometimes, I feel like a college thing would be something like that. That would be really fun to do.
Yes.
But I feel like people think it's kiddish, maybe. Maybe. Bubble Bash, the name.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, well, maybe we just start an alternate business with a different name.
That's what I'm thinking. Like, there are companies that have a more kid-related name and then a more adult name, and then they just have two separate websites. And
absolutely.
So I can totally see that.
Okay, I think I already have a couple ideas that we could do. They'll probably
We'll
get us
talk
in
later.
trouble, though. But I think that we should have that, because we're talking about, I have a couple tricks up my sleeve for maybe soon, maybe a sort of Olympics that we might be doing
Okay.
soon. Obviously a fundraiser of sorts.
Okay.
But I think that we should definitely do something really fun like that.
I'm totally down.
Awesome. Okay, before we go any further, you're a very, very busy woman, so you haven't had the opportunity to listen to many, or should I say many or any of the shows that I've done?
Well, they randomly will pop up when I'm posting my stuff, so
Okay.
sorry, I didn't dive in.
No. I mean, I've only been doing this for like 2 years and like
I know,
100
and then I'm
and how
talking
many
about
episodes.
people should know after 4 years, and they don't.
Right? So I would be really interested to know, and I want somebody, if you're listening to this, like if you haven't heard of a foam party, I want you to write on here to see if, I would love feedback to see how many people this is new for.
Yeah.
And speaking of new for, there's something that we do about this time into an episode that's something that we call the Grayslake Hot Seat.
All right.
So we have some rapid fire questions
Okay.
to get to know Kori just a little bit better.
The Grayslake Hot Seat is brought to you by Joe Velez at JPV Financial. It's often said that those who fail to plan are planning to fail. Joe Velez and his team at JPV Financial create unique financial plans that address some of the most difficult challenges that people might face as they get older. No matter what stage of life you're in, having a proactive financial plan can help navigate some of the difficult decisions you'll face, helping you live your life by design, not default. Securities and investment advisory service offered through Osaic Wealth Inc. Member FINRA SIPC. Now for the Grayslake Hot Seat. Hey, thanks, Joe.
Do you want to start easy?
Sure.
So some are silly, some are a little more serious.
All right.
Usually get people warmed up with, we're going to go this way. What's the last thing you Google searched?
A location, probably.
On how to get
A telephone number that called my business.
Right. Like,
I gotta see if I need to call these people back or not.
I think 1 out of every 70 calls I get on my thing, I have to return, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. What was your first car you ever had?
Ford Festiva.
Do you know what year it was?
Oh, gosh. I'm not sure.
Ford Festiva. That's a hot car.
You know those
by the
little
way.
tiny cars? We could fit
Yeah, that's-
8 people in there easily.
It's like a clown car,
Exactly.
right?
We
That's
just
awesome.
put the hatch up and shove people back there.
That's good.
It was a great car.
Tell me somewhere you like to travel that you have not been.
That I would like to go to?
Yeah.
Costa Rica?
Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Nice. I like that. That's different. That's different than most would say, which I love. But now I want to go to Costa Rica. Do you consider yourself street smarts or book smarts?
Can I be both?
Yeah.
It's probably
maybe in the
combination's
middle.
probably the best
Combo.
way.
Let's go combo.
Okay. If you had to have a superpower, what would it be?
To fly.
Flying. Okay. Do you have a hidden talent?
It must still be hidden.
Right. So
don't know.
either that or you just do everything well and everybody knows about it.
No, I
right?
don't think I do.
Tell me something in your life that you wish you'd learned sooner.
Not to care so much about what others are thinking or what, not to worry about what other people. Just do what you want to do.
And you know what is really
makes you happy?
You know what's really funny about that is that so many people say that, and I wish that we could get it through to everybody. It's really a lot simpler, good way to live.
It is. It's just
you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah.
Well,
I agree.
So that way, when people ask you what you do for a living, you say, "I have a bubble cannon." I feel like, and it should end with, "And you don't," right?
Yeah, that's right. I'm way cooler than you.
So is this your job, your full-time gig?
Yeah,
Really?
I do it May through October.
That is fantastic.
Then I hibernate.
That's good. Well,
I'm exhausted.
That's good. Then you get to be a mom too, right? And then
Exactly.
run around. Do people ever ask you so what do you really do? What do you do for your real job?
I'm a mother.
Yes.
Number one.
That's right. And that is a real job,
That is
folks.
a job times 20.
Right. That some people are doing an excellent job at, and some others, yes. But that doesn't come with a handbook or college
No,
experience.
it definitely
or anything.
doesn't.
Do you have a nickname?
My dad calls me KB.
Okay.
For my first and middle name.
What is your middle name?
Beth. Kori Beth.
Kori
KB.
Beth. Nice.
That's the only one I can.
That's the only one you can say on the air? Is that what you're going to say?
That I'm willing to.
Because not that anybody listens to this, but if they did, they might call you something that you didn't want, right?
Definitely want to not be called other names.
Are you superstitious?
Maybe sometimes.
Okay. Do you believe in ghosts?
Sure.
Not very clear about that.
Yes.
Yes,
I
good.
do.
You do.
I lived in a house in college, and I swear the old man was there that used to live there.
Really?
Yeah.
I love
I feel
ghost
like
stories.
I saw him one time, just standing there with his rake, like he was out in his backyard raking. But the lights would go off, the heat would go down, the garage door would shut on us.
Really?
I promise he was there.
Really?
I shouldn't promise, but
no. Well, yeah.
I felt he was
I believe
there.
it. I lived in a house where I swear there was an old farmer, a guy holding a pitchfork that I used to see just across the hallway, just would go through. No harm, nothing.
It wasn't anything bad.
Just hanging out.
Just wanted to stay at his house, I guess. Rake his leaves in the backyard.
Interesting. Did you play a sport in high school?
I played.
Or a club or music or anything?
I did. I did volleyball, basketball, softball. I did gymnastics.
Did a lot. Okay, and where did you go to high school at?
Jefferson, Wisconsin.
Jefferson, Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Wait, how far is that from here? Do I know where Jefferson is?
It's about an hour and a half.
Okay.
It's a ways.
So you played a lot of sports.
Kind of by Whitewater, you know.
Oh, yeah. No,
it's
but
closer.
very well.
I went to Whitewater for college.
So you didn't go far for college?
No,
then?
I didn't.
What did you study in college? Bubbleology?
No, I was a teacher for 20 years.
What? Oh, my God. Okay. Okay, so you were a teacher. What grade did you teach?
Mostly first grade. That was probably my favorite grade. I did second and third also. I did pre-K for a minute, and then COVID rolled around.
So is that when you stopped teaching?
That is when I stopped teaching. That's when I had my second child. That's when this business started.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How life changes, right?
Yes, I taught for 20 years, and I'm just like, all right,
Wow.
let's do something else fun with the kids. You know?
Right.
I mean, I'm not saying teaching's not fun,
No,
but
no,
teaching
no.
is teaching. If you're a
Yes.
teacher, you know what I'm talking about.
Right, yeah, they're all shaking their head, yes.
Oh, yeah, I feel that.
What, you mean teaching isn't just all fun? Right, because that's not one of the first words that usually comes. Rewarding, maybe.
Yes.
Right. So if I would have said to you 10 years ago that you're going to have a foam cannon business, you would have laughed.
I would have, just like I did. Yes.
Right, just like right there. Okay, so
No way. I'd never even heard of it. Like, didn't
No.
know you could buy these and make a company?
I think the first time I might have saw it might have been in Grayslake at the Battle of the Bands thing.
Perfect.
A couple years ago.
I'm doing my job then.
You are. And it advertises itself, which
It does.
really cool.
Especially the tent that I got made with all the information on it.
Absolutely. And in the back of every photo.
Yes. Click. Take all those pictures that you want and post them.
Yes. Keep it going. It's like we ran a photo booth company for a long time, and we were one of the first ones in Illinois to have a portable photo booth to take to weddings, parties, things like that. And, well, it was the best form. You didn't have to advertise it, right? Because usually if your number's on the photo that they take home, it was great, and it was something different at the time.
Yes. Did you like that? I always thought about doing this.
When I started it, it was great, but we did like the old-time ones, not old-time ones, but they weighed 400 pounds, and they were the enclosed.
Yeah.
So when we did it, after a hernia surgery later, I bought one photo booth, went great. We bought 2 photo booths. Then I went, oh, crap. Now I need a box truck with a lift gate on it.
Yep.
Then the truck was breakdown, then all the electronics in the photo booths, and then, digital photography got a lot better, and now people will, not naming any names for sure, but they put a backdrop up and take photos that instant print, and they call it a photo booth. It's not a photo booth.
No.
Sorry. It's a photo station.
Yeah.
But they call it what it is. But things changed a lot, right?
Yeah.
Anything that's really popular that people find out a side business they can make money on seems to go.
Let's
really
see if
fast.
we can make this easier and more
profitable.
profitable.
Do you think that you'll go back to teaching?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Because you have the perfect business, though. You could do Bubble Bash summers.
Yes.
Right? And then teach, too. Not right now?
Every once in a while, I go back and forth, but I don't know. I would be open to doing something in the school, maybe not in the classroom. That I would be open to. Being back in like a school district and working with the kids, but not a classroom teacher.
What changed that for you? Because you look like when you said that you were a teacher before, you lit up that you loved it. I do. I did. I loved all my children. It just... I don't know what changed it. Just something. It changed over the years. I don't know. Teaching is, with a lot of the teachers that I know, it's very challenging. And the way that our world is going hasn't made it easier for the teachers either. Whatever that dynamic is, or who to blame that on, I have no idea. But yeah, I can't really put my finger on exactly what it was, but it was just something switched, and it's just like, I need to do something else, I think. Good for you. Well, at least you have that in your back pocket. So, and teachers are very valuable, and you get a job definitely still have my license and everything. Good. Well, now with this, you can just work with different kids every day rather than the same ones, right? I mean, it's nice to build the little family with the classroom kids, Yes. I did love that part. I don't know. I always go back and forth. Yeah. So that's why I said that was a tough one. Yeah. That's a good question. Nice. And I tip my hat to all the teachers out there, too, because it's fun to watch teachers walk around in town, and, I always call them, they're the real rock stars, right? The kids come up and be like, hey, oh, my God, it's Mr. there, it's Miss there, oh, you left the classroom? You live somewhere other than the school? As long as they're not, funny when they see you out. Shot of tequila in their hand, sitting at Emil's doing something, right? Hey, Okay, sorry, I had questions I was asking you. Yeah, we just kind of got I digress. Okay, so this one will be hard for you. So what is your not working, so this doesn't have to, you not with your job, what is your favorite Grayslake event to attend with your family, or do you even get to do that? I don't know. During the summer, it's hard. I do like just the outside events. I would say any outside event with the kids, run around, burn some energy, I did like the summer kickoff event at the beach, though. Isn't that fun? I'm a big beach person and water person, so probably anything that has to do with the beach. Right. And you stole half of my people, at least. I'm sorry. I'm trying to make... imagine me standing at one side of Jones Island trying to make kids dance and play in the sand and do fun games. Yeah. And then there's this bubble lady on the other side stealing everybody. But it was nice because you were there for 2 hours? Yeah. Yeah. So they ran back and forth, which was kind of cool. It was good because... that was a lot of people for one cannon. I told Tracy. Yeah, Tracy. We should have had 2 cannons. I didn't know there was going to be this many kids here. But it was good that you had stuff going on. Yes. The lake, the beach, or the park. And No, I thought it
It
worked
kind of
well.
kept them.
And if it would have been any more windy, you might have ran into some more problems. But it was every once in a while when those gusts would pick up, it'd be like,
Yep.
Yep. So now to more serious questions here, too. Have you ever eaten a roller dog from a gas station?
A roller dog?
Yeah.
Is that a hot dog?
Yeah, like the hot dog
No,
on the rolling
I
machines?
don't eat hot dogs. I think they're really good.
What about the other things they have on there, like at the gas station, like a taquito?
Well, the reason I don't eat hot dogs is I used to work at a Burger Corner. It was Dairy Queen, and it changed to Burger Corner. So I'd go home with, like, yellow fingers from the pickles and the smell. So, like, I can't eat this stuff anymore.
I get it. I kind of don't want to ever eat it again, just having you explain that to me.
Did I ruin your roller dog thing?
Hey, but roller dogs, they're not for everybody.
Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, so you're not a roller dog.
I'm definitely not.
Not on a road trip. Stop at a gas
I
station
will
with the
have
kids.
a slice of pizza over
All right.
anything. I'm a pizza girl.
Fine.
Sorry.
Fine. When you eat tacos, do you turn your head to the right or the left?
Right.
Okay, and you're one of the first person that I haven't acted it out, by the way, to actually test it. You already know.
I did it in my head, Dave. I did it to myself.
Yeah, I can do so. That's where the street smarts and the book smarts like merge together, where you know what you're doing. That is good. Your favorite late night snack? So there's a lot of food ones.
Cheese.
Cheese?
Anything with cheese. Cheese and crackers, maybe.
Okay. Hey, bartender, can I have a...
Michelob Ultra, please.
Really?
In a bottle. No tap.
No tap, ultra. Okay, got you. What's the last show you binge watched?
It's probably, I watch these crazy Married at First Sight or something. I'm one of those people.
Yes. With like
90 Day Fiancé.
30 episodes of, and then the reunion shows, and then all the, Okay.
And then you get all the real juicy stuff at the reunion shows.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
That's when you really need to watch. Don't miss those.
Gosh. All right. Tell me about the second time you got arrested.
I can't say there was a second.
Okay. That's good. But you notice, folks, that she did not say that it wasn't a first, so we're going to leave it at there. And the last really, really important one is, how many days in a row can you wear the same pair of jeans without washing them?
Oh. I don't know if there's a number on that. Is there really a number on that, Dave?
Well, we have lots of people that have
had
had different theories
on it. If you're in a foam
on
party or not.
It depends on what you're doing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're does the foam party clean them or make them dirty?
They'll be really wet, and, there's grass and dirt underneath there.
Truth.
So
you're
probably
saying...
after a foam party, I would have to change my jeans.
Okay. All right. Have you ever met a celebrity?
I don't think so.
No.
I'm not.
Nobody important.
Just you, Dave.
Wow. Okay. Yes, we're going to get you out in the public. Get you around.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I want to know this one. What's the last thing you bought on Amazon?
Boring stuff.
Really? Nothing fun?
Let me see. I got to think about it. Should I go to my list right now? My Amazon cart?
Do you have a nice...
It's usually work stuff,
right.
Paper towel, fun stuff like that.
Gotcha. Okay, so thank you for participating in that. I appreciate that. Okay, so speaking of like the supplies and things you have to buy, like, is running a foam cannon, I'm going to call it a foam cannon business. A foam cannon business, is there a lot of overhead with that? Like, what do you have to have on hand? Like, what makes the soap? What makes the bubbles?
I have to buy it from a company. It's foam solution. So you have to, get the solution. It comes in a bag, and then you have to actually mix it with water and everything.
Is it the same people that make the cannon?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I had to use the photo booth paper from the photo booth company that I bought, and it was super expensive compared to what you could finally have figured. Mm-hmm. But it had it, so you had to use their stuff.
I think there's other companies that do it, but I prefer to stick with this company. They have great customer service, so I'm going to stick with them.
Good. Do you have to have a ton of that on hand?
I do.
Yeah. I'm sure that's fun to have. So how many sets do you only do one party a day, or can you do two parties a day?
Oh, yeah, definitely can.
I mean, at the same time.
Yes, I could do two parties at the same time.
All right.
Send someone else. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
With the other cannon?
Yes. Yeah. Because we've been trying to plan to get together, and you have party after party after party after party. Like, you are really busy.
I am. So summer is June through August, yeah.
Wow. Most parties
Almost every day, yeah.
Almost every day?
Yeah.
Like during the week and the weekends? Everything?
Yes, and there's Saturdays, I'll have probably 3 a day.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you get bored? I watched you back there, like, doing your phone
I don't
thing,
get
moving
bored.
it back
I
and
just
forth.
sit there and smile at the kids, and, the kid just had a really awesome moment, you know. So, no, I don't. It's a great job. I love it. I mean, it's exhausting carrying all that equipment. Or rolling up a wet hose. That's probably my least favorite part of my job.
Okay, so you need water and electricity to do
Water,
this?
electricity, pretty flat spot for the cannon to sit on.
Yeah, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Have you gotten anywhere where they're like, oh, what do you mean you need water? The people that didn't...
No, I make sure. I send it in emails. I say it over the phone. I make it pretty clear.
How did you get water at Jones Island? I'm not being funny.
We hooked it up to the building and just ran 200 feet.
Oh, my gosh.
hose.
Oh, to the big brick building
Yeah,
there. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, and then you had power. Oh, there's power in the thing there.
It's by the pavilion.
Interesting. Yeah. So that's the only restrictions, really.
Really,
you have to have
They
semi-level
were going to
ground.
bring a water truck, the park district, but then they decided we'll just hook it up.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Could you do it with like a water truck? I guess
I just need to fill the barrels. I just have to, but you can't, like, once they're full, you can't move them.
Does it go through a lot of water in the hour?
It's about 100, 110 gallons of water.
Holy smokes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a lot. So yeah,
you definitely need water.
Yeah, and it would get, so the ground could get mushy there too.
So, like, if it's like a 2-hour party, I try to shoot on one side. They can run on that side of the grass and then try to go to the other side, because with so many feet, you just don't want people upset about their grass.
And I could see how you were talking about it. It's funny how you said the dads with their grass.
My
neighbors would freak out, like even if they saw that near their precious grass, right?
Yeah, for sure. If they see it floating, they're gonna be like, "Oh my gosh, it's gonna kill all my grass."
Right.
A lot of wives ask for their husbands.
They got us like sign off on it just to make sure that the lawn's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But it's fun. It's for the
usually
kids.
fine. If it rains the day before, it probably will get muddy, you know. Gotta expect that because there's a lot of water in there, but we have those conversations and prepare them ahead of time.
Yes, especially when you're talking about the hundreds of gallons. It's like split it up over there. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure most of your clients are a lot of fun and they know what to expect, but I'm sure that have you had any crazy like instances with clients or anything where no.
Like afterwards, you mean?
Yeah.
No. Sometimes you see the parents are like, oh my gosh, they're all full of mud, you know? They're like in shock afterwards when they actually see it, but no.
Right.
No complaints. They always say, this is so fun.
That's good. And it is weather. I mean, you have to be out there. It can't be like pouring rain.
No.
Right?
I mean, if it's raining, you can still do it.
Does it get down the foam when you're trying to stack it up?
It does. It puts the foam down a little bit, but I mean, they're getting wet anyways. Who cares, right? Rain. The kids don't care.
Right. And you're underneath the thing, so it doesn't matter either. That's really cool. Okay. Most fun party you've ever done?
Oh, wow.
Is there one that you
I don't know. I can't.
Because there's a lot, right?
There is a lot, and I don't know. I could not even think right now. Over 4 years of parties, I gotta think.
Right, that'd be like asking me, like, what's the best party you've ever DJ'd? Because everyone is fun.
It is fun. It's just different. Depends on the group, who you have. Yeah, I don't know.
I love that you have a job that at least you get to be surrounded by fun, right, and happiness, and people. Like, nobody's really in a bad mood in a foam cannon, right?
Never.
I don't see that.
My job does not suck at all.
It does not at all. All right, so let's do this. Tell people where they can. Hey, how does someone get? Somebody's listening. It's like, oh my God, I have to have this for my party. Okay. How do they get a hold of you? Where should they follow you? Website, things like that.
Okay, you can go to foambubblebash.com. Is the foambubblebash.com is the website. The phone number.
Yeah.
847-971-7382. Facebook, it's a little trickier to find. It's Bubble Bash, Northeast Illinois and Southeast Wisconsin.
Which will be tagged in this too. So if you can't find her, just go to my Facebook right now, because their Facebook, Instagram, we'll tag you in them.
Yeah, so I don't do Instagram usually, so I'm not even.
Just one more thing for you to do.
What?
Right. No, one more place for you to post and do pictures and everything and all your stuff.
I'm old. I don't do Instagram. Just kidding. I'm more of a Facebook
I think
person.
that you should have you better have it. Do you have a TikTok channel for this?
I do not.
Oh my God, come on.
Most people have no idea what to do with their aging loved one who needs help. Well, there is a solution. A company that provides care and assistance to make your loved one feel right at home. At Right at Home, their mission statement is to improve the quality of life for those they serve. They offer extensive services: personal and companion care, safety supervision and transportation, fall prevention, dressing and bathing assistance, medical reminders, meal prep, hospice support, ambulation support, stroke recovery, Parkinson's support. The list goes on and on and on. If you have an aging loved one that needs help, call Right at Home. Most people prefer to age in their home rather than moving to an assisted living or nursing home. Right at Home can make this happen. Contact Right at Home at rightathomenlc.com or give them a call, 847-984-0103. Now back to the show.
Can you hire me? Can
Sure,
I come?
let's do it.
All right. I haven't set my terms yet, though.
Okay.
Because I have nothing else to do, right? I should start a foam TikTok, but that would be really fun.
It would.
I challenge you to do that.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll look into it.
Good.
Just for you.
Right. There's something more for you to do when you get home.
I'll do it in
from things.
October when the season's over.
Right?
Then I can look into it.
Yeah, and I'm sure you have a ton
I
of
mean, I have a
footage already.
10-year-old at home, too. She could probably get on that
Come
for
on.
me.
Let's go.
She's pretty
That'll be fun.
tech-friendly.
Okay, so Facebook and the website and calling you. So
Yep.
And all of your rates and everything are listed on there.
Yep.
And basically, I'm sure that you like to stay close to home in Lake County if there's enough business here, right?
Which there is.
But have job will travel, I always said too.
Yep.
So and then
pay right.
we're going to talk and we're going to organize some kind of adult
All right.
foam thing.
We'll do it.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that's
Create
going
an
to be.
event.
It will be, and you will come if you're listening. So, anything we've neglected to mention about what people need to know about your business, or anything about you that you'd like to share?
No, I don't think so. I think we covered.
Yeah, it's just fun.
There's also bubble options for the little babes,
What?
like the toddlers. We do bubble parties too.
What do you? Please tell me.
Like
Enlighten me.
I set up different tables and different wands and make the big giant bubbles and make a bubble machine going the whole time and play music for them to run around in.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun. I just did a daycare. That one was pretty fun. They're
So-
like, this is better than a foam party. I'm like, I've never heard anyone say that.
Really?
But they had so much fun making, I have the rope wands for them. They can make the big bubbles and stuff.
How fun. So that's
pretty fun.
in addition. That's not that's just something different that you can.
Yeah,
do.
you could do either kind of party. But it seems to be more appropriate for the younger kids or like daycares that are doing events or even like fall events. You can do bubbles instead of getting soaked with the foam,
True.
It's another option.
Is that more geared towards like the smaller kids, right?
Just some parents are nervous about the foam, being stacked so high with the little kids, so they like to have a different option.
Okay, I can see that.
What kid doesn't like bubbles, right?
Right. Yeah, for sure. Wow. Okay, see, that's something I didn't know.
Oh,
What
yeah.
else don't I know? What else do I need to know?
That's it.
Okay.
Bubbles and foam.
Bubbles and foam. Well, keep up the good work. I love your attitude about everything, and you're perfect. Your personality is perfect to be around all these kids. I don't know that I could do what you did around kids all the time. But
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think you'd have fun.
I had fun
Blasting
the
kids
first-
with a cannon.
truth.
You could do that, I think.
Very, very true. Thank you for
Get the
bringing me back to
baseball
reality.
team and blast
Run them it. See?
Do it.
Or just
when
the
they're
coach.
running out to the field, blast them.
Ooh, kind of like an intro thing, and
Yeah.
they can run through the foam.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
no
for
problem.
spending time
Thanks
with
for
me
having
today
me.
and teaching me about all these fun
Yeah.
things, too. Grayslake, hey, do me a favor. First of all, thank you guys for listening. I appreciate each and every one of you listening every week. Do me a favor, if you're listening and you're not subscribed, whether you're on Apple, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Spotify, all the different places. And I learn about all kinds of new places that the podcast is that I didn't even know. So wherever you're listening, subscribe, because that way every Tuesday you'll get an alert of a new guest that's coming on. And I always, once again, encourage everybody to listen to people you don't know, because I think it brings our community together to know different people. And then you always, the people there is like, they got a guy for everything, right?
They do.
And from this podcast, really anything that's happening around here, I would love to be able to share information about who would have thought that we'd be doing a Bubble Bash podcast?
Exactly.
About anything?
Nobody.
Exactly. And as I always end, folks, we never know what our friends or family, even we're talking about kids the other day, you never know what people are going through. People have hard days. So do me a favor. The easiest thing to make this world a better place is to get out there and do one or two different random acts of kindness today, whether it's holding the door for somebody, being nice, and I always use it, but I think it's just such a simple thing, like being nice to a cashier, being nice to a waitress that may be having a crap day. Like your smile or just a couple kind words can really change things around. So do it. It's free, and kindness spreads like wildfire. So thank you so much again. I appreciate it. Grayslake, thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you all next Tuesday.